The funeral itself was a public spectacle. Thousands of fans lined up in the streets. Her children, still young, and some adults sat in the front rows with their grief broadcast around the world. The Rivera family allowed cameras into parts of the memorial, which only deepened the bond between Jenni and the public. People could only see her family cry, could only hear her songs sung back as hymns. In Mexico, her death was front-page news for weeks. In the US, even English-language outlets like CNN, the New York Times, and People magazine covered it extensively. Because Jenni was no longer just a Mexican regional star, she had bridged the cultural gap between two countries. In those first days after the crash, her last album, La Misma Gran Señora, shot to #1 across Latin charts. Billboard would later name her the top Latin artist of 2013. A bittersweet acknowledgement that her music hadn't just survived her, that it had soared. Jenni Rivera's death didn't just end her career, it marked the loss of a voice that had fought for women in an industry that dismissed them. A voice that was raw and unpolished, but always real. And the way Mexico mourned her, the murals, the vigils, the millions of fans singing songs in plazas and living rooms, showed that Jenni Rivera was not just la diva de la banda. She was family to millions. Jenni Rivera was a superstar, but at home she was first and foremost a mother of 5. When she died, her children were suddenly thrust into the spotlight and the most closely watched family in Latin entertainment. Their grief played out publicly, surrounded by cameras, with every gesture and word scrutinized. The loss was deeply personal, yet the attention made it impossible for the family to mourn in private. Her eldest, Chiquis Rivera, was already in the spotlight before Jenni's death, but their relationship had collapsed in 2012, just months before the crash, and after Jenni reportedly suspected Chiquis of having an affair with her then husband, Esteban.